Always a Venture, written by Troy Wolf, illustrated by Marcy Ramsey. Yeah, I've heard, Freddy said, but wait a minute. Yes, I am, the man answered. Actually, it's Demetrius turned up popular as the surface. He continued with a slight pose of his head, but please call me Dimitri. So, did you know my dad? Freddy wondered. Yes, Freddy. I met George's father when he graduated college, and I felt eager to experience life outside the United States. We explored the European countries of Greece, Italy, France, and Spain together. And I owe the father a debt for saving my life. Dimitri stopped speaking and closed his eyes, honey covered his face, and the wrinkles around his eyes deepened. What a glorious time! Remember, all of us older like was young, and full of passion and energy like you. Dimitri spoke. Yeah, don't have many questions. Brady answered with a shrug of the shoulder. All this ancient history and learning about all the countries involved. Boring, Dimitri bored. My friend joined one of the most exciting cities. Athens is the birthplace of many ideas that of the foundation of our modern world. Yeah, I thought, Brady said. With my word, in my little secret reality, a bunch of days and names don't mean anything to me. Well, that's about to change, Dimitri exclaimed, pulling Brady on the shoulder. I'm going to bring the every secret of anything to life before your very eyes. I'm far more interested in how my father saved your life. He didn't mention anything about that. As far as renovating Greece, you don't have much money. When he responded, hoping this would excuse him from a day of historical sightseeing. Money isn't needed, Dimitri answered. Simply open your imagination and I'll do the rest. What did you say? Dimitri asked, extending a thumb off toward Brady for a handshake and for a treat at the end. I'll tell you a story about your dad. Well, okay, I guess, Brady replied, winding and around the Acropolis. Dimitri and Brady left the cafe, walking their way among groups of tourists, sightseeing, and shopping along the narrow streets of Old Athens. They would run through the city like a snake. The pair walked toward the Sheep-Still Hill, famous landmark. The Acropolis hill rose up and towered above the crowded street of city. Brady previously saw the building on the hilltop, lit up at night, going high above the city as it anchored in the ground like a huge clear strip. Before Dimitri and Brady reached the foot of the steep slope leading up to the hilltop, Dimitri steered Brady away from the crowd. On the street through a rusty iron gate, stretched a flat, dusty floor and lane dotted with several marble columns and a piece of old stone-paved road. A modern iron fence separated this area from the rest of Athens like a private or cemetery. What are we doing here? Brady protested instead of answering. Dimitri led Brady toward a stone near a French area. The tower resembled a two-story high marble octagon that had turned gray and rough in weather and age. A top reaching of the eight flat side, a coffee god appeared as if floating on the wind. Brady, tell me what you see, Dimitri demanded quietly. A tower, Brady answered. That's obvious, Dimitri smiled. Look closer and tell me what you really see. Brady shaded his eyes with hands and focus. There is several broad windows with rusted edge, poking out from the flat side of the tower at an odd angle. Each rod goes up from one floating figure. What are the wrongs for? Freddy asked. Oh, so you don't notice something unusual? Dimitri answered. We so much his life that we can fail to notice the details. If we don't really keep our eyes open, that says that too. Freddy answered. But what are these many things for? Well, my suddenly inquisitive friend. This is the house of the week. We're approximately 100 BC by the astronomer if and snorkelers. As the images spoke, he leaned back and focused his attention on the tower. Brady looked more closely at the coffin. Tell me if you see the straight lines cutting through the figures. Yes, Brady answered, noticing his mind, stretching out or poking on the wheel. Do you know what a sundial is? Dimitri asked, keeping his eye on the tower. Yeah, Brady answered. It tells time by the shadow waiting on the sun, right? Exactly, Dimitri responded. Imagine this tower is one as a giant sundial, but the sundial also working all year long as a calendar. I don't understand. Brady looked more closely at the mountain. It's quite different, really, the mission continued. The sun changes position in the sky throughout the year. Each of them lines when hit by the shadows cast by the rod. So the seasons of the endless exact time of the day, but also the exact time of the year. Nietzsche stepped back and spread his arms wide in the direction of the tower. Giant marble man, that's really cool. Really said optimistically. Cool, Dimitri asked. What exactly do you mean by cool? Be more specific. Okay, they replied, staring hard at the town. No, it's surprisingly that this ancient guy who lived so long ago figured out exactly how to measure time. Much better, Dimitri smiled. And speaking of time, we better quicken our pace if we're going to meet our splendid parents for dinner tonight. We have so much yet to see. Dimitri, will you now tell me how my father saved your life? Not yet, young man, said Dimitri. Remember, passion is important for two. Discovering the theater. Dimitri and Brady soon rejoined the walking crowd with a few narrow streets as the populous place barely left it behind, able to keep up with Dimitri's determined pace. Brady's restaurants surrounding the apocalypse, along with tourists from all over the world, with cameras around her neck and mug in hand. Suddenly, Brady gasped. Whoa, what's that? Brady, such emotion from you. I'm surprised, Dimitri grinned. Oh, I meant it took me by surprise. That's all, no big deal. Brady answered slightly better. But what is this place? He continued, sketching out the slope toward by the Acropolis, looming for Dimitri and Brady stood row after row of stone benches in a gigantic semicircle. The benches slightly reflected the midday sun. After giving Brady some time, Dimitri spoke. So Brady, do you like movies? Of course, Brady said, puzzled but not taking his eyes off the sight before him. Well, they started here, Dimitri stated. Of ideas of drama, comedy, and charity began with Greek theater. 24th century ago, great players were performing this ancient arena, the theater of Dionysus. The mission continued. Once a year, 17,000 people want to watch play after play, charities and comedies. Many will still be formed and started. At the end of the 3-day contest, season decided to win play. Brady tried to picture the slightly outgrown stone theater with people. The actor was had chuckled to lines heard by the city in the very top rows. The meeting where Brady asked, "Did the Greeks have microphone?" Brady, "It was founded BC, Dimitri, laughing. There were no microphones, and how could people watching from the top rows hear actors on stage?" Instead of answering, Dimitri instructed Brady to climb the last row seat. As Brady traveled to the marble step one, moved by centuries of footsteps, its leg so bold like a wood on over hot coals, he began sweating profusely. Brady finally reached the top now. Winding from the climb, he returned, and the stage where Dimitri, tiny from this distance. Then the kind of guitar caught his hand around his ear. He was ready the silence signal to listen. Brady felt completely shocked after hearing Dimitri's voice come down. No more everyday tone. It sounded as though Dimitri was standing right next to him. Brady thought, "So Brady," Dimitri said from below, "can you hear me? They didn't need microphones back then." "Yes," Brady yelled suddenly, by echoing was a clear voice and tone. "This is amazing. We'll come down and explain how Dimitri added." After climbing back down, Brady listened amazed by the simplicity of the Greek plan for outdoor theatres. That was divided into three equal sections, lower, middle, and upper. Each section of the semicircle tilted at a slightly higher angle than jabbing sound from the stage. As long as different audience members could hear the actor, Dimitri and Brady turned to leave the theater. Brady shook his head. "I can't believe this could be just so long ago. Perhaps I'd be just a history." Brady now loved his adventure and no longer regretted sightseeing with Dimitri. "We still have the Acropolis to visit," Dimitri, Dimitri, Dimitri said excitedly as they left the theater. Climbing to the top. Climbing to the top. Continue along the stone walkway. Follow the curve of the hillside. They noticed people above them, gathered around the entrance to the Great Acropolis, like a flock of pigeons, eating breadcrumbs from where Dimitri and Brady stood. All Brady see were modern buildings and pathways of city parks surrounded by entrance and series of broken down marble buildings high up on the hillside. Across hills, Dimitri, "I don't understand big deal," Brady muttered. Like other crowd of people swarmed to steps leading up the hill. "We'll walk so far to experience the Acropolis. Get all this place looks like a bunch of broken scattered rocks." "Brady, my impatient friend, it's a matter of perspective." Dimitri maintained. "Perspective?" Brady wondered. "Yes," Dimitri responded. "What you see from your standing. This represents perspective, but important is to realize that you often can't." "Now I explain how your father's a hero." "My father was a hero?" Brady shocked. "Your father and I were traveling in Spain. We decided to take part in the running of the fish, a Spanish tradition which regular people cuddles with families of wild bulls at an exciting time. But while running, I took my eyes off and the pool had been staring to death. Said that your father pushed me out of the way at last instant. That's why I said it's important to see things from a certain viewpoint. And that's also why your father and I say it's important to keep your eyes wide open." "Well, Never knew my father had that in him, Brady replied. In the fading light, Brady thought Harry lived great in a different person when he arrived.